funny. What the heck is this? What is God Snow? Engine bay, catch can, hardware. Oh boy. Breather hose. This is hardware, so you can see how much oil. Pressure gauge. So who knows, maybe this thing will be crap, or it just might work. And I might be able to use some of the bits of it, if it's crap, to make my own. For instructions on how to hook it up, I'm going with Radium's dual catch can setup. I'm using the location, and I'm using the exact install method of taking the PCV valve and putting it to those small 9mm barbs, and then I took the 3 crankcase ventilations and I teed them off. So you've got your front mount intercooler, the 2 side rocker cover, and the 1 main tee that comes up from the PCV valve. All those are going to be teed into the catch can, and then 1 hose is going to come out back into the intake manifold. And that's it. The other part in the intake manifold is plugged. Now what this does here is this shows you how the PCV valve works when it's open, and then the PCV valve when it's shut. Right here. They are just a problem. Very gentle with them. I've already Healy coiled one of them. And in particular, looking at the PCV valve. You're going to want to go ahead, get that backed out. Now that the PCV valve is exposed, you can snake something back here and pull this hose off. We're not reusing this hose. Keep that hose around just in case you want to put the car back to stock though. So there's 4 10mm bolts that take the stock throttle body off. Don't forget the gasket. I got a brand new one. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I figured, hey, you know, if I have to take this off anyway, might as well put this guy on. I had it sitting around for a little while. You can get to that hose without taking the throttle body off. I would do it. I just did it for some clearance. Okay, so you're going from the PCV valve itself out into here, and you just snake it back through here, and that's going to fit into the catch can. Then I just had to take the throttle body off. Just don't disconnect the coolant connections. I drained some coolant. This is a 3/8, much better. That's the PCV barb that this is in right here. The clean vapors are going to be returned now back into here. This is supposed to be a vent to atmosphere here. It's got the little foam on top, but I plugged it with a vacuum plug because we do not want to vent that to atmosphere. So it'll have our gauge and we can see how we're doing. You want to put some type of media in the bottom. Some people put scouring pads. You know the whole deal. I'm sure if you're doing this, please research like a whole bunch of videos. The radium instructions, we're gonna take this hose off right here and we're gonna cap this port on the inlet, on the turbo inlet. So I pulled this hose off here. So like I said, you're gonna tee this port into the catch can, and then out of the new catch can into here or down here if we can get the attachment down into there. So now we just have to figure out where to mount our catch can, maybe put a heat shield there or something. This port on the inlet needs to be plugged up really, really well. Got a plug here from like an old radiator that fit in there perfect. This hole, there is not a hole all the way through it, and I've got a really nice high quality hose clamp on it. No air should get in here. You also want to remember that you're dealing with vacuum, so all of your seals, your connections, you want them to be spot on with no leaks, and make sure that the cans don't leak themselves. They should have little gaskets where they come apart. Some should have drain valves. Make sure those all have rubber gaskets on. Now if you have a front mount intercooler, of course, this is going to be completely different. If you have the top mount intercooler, you're going to probably want to utilize this again if you're not. And this is the wide. This is going to take away a lot of pain in the butt. The PCV valve, this comes straight underneath and tees off right here. It's one of these Mishimoto EJTs that I have. The PCV valve comes off of one side and crankcase goes into the other side. Teflon tape doesn't hurt with these fittings. Here I'm finishing up the final connection that dumps back into the intake via the turbo inlet. So here's the PCV can, and the other can is the crankcase can. Both fit really well. Alright everyone, just like to say thanks, like, comment, subscribe. So a couple more shout outs for everybody. We've got Hawkeye STI guy, he's back. Also, a good friend of the family, AQ Gamer 263. If you like video games, if you like Minecraft and all that good stuff, check him out. He's rocking out on his videos. There's fan funding on the page, so if you want to see more, and if you want to see better quality. So the next video, my buddy's coming by for a turbo swap. So we'll probably film that and the shenanigans that will ensue. So, alright everyone, have a great summer, and we'll see you back here soon. Take care everyone.